Well, hello. I am so excited that I'm going to start seeds. I have this 72 cell mini greenhouse, which just means it's a 72 cell seed tray, and they call it a greenhouse because it has the dome that goes over top. Anyway, I've already filled it with some potting mix, and I have my mister ready. I ordered this Mesto mister, and I can only get it to shoot a straight stream, so apparently I don't know how to figure that one out. And then I have this water girl from the Turquoise Iris. I ordered her little mister a couple of years ago, and this works perfectly great. I just wanted a bigger one that I didn't have to keep refilling every few seconds, because this, I don't remember. Oh, 1.5 liters of water can go into it. So I just want to go through my seeds that I have to start. And let's see what I have. So I have lettuce, and that is a pretty much, it says to grow in May through July, but it's also a cool season crop, and I live in zone 9B. So I might start a couple of lettuce because I feel like it's still cool in early spring here in East Houston area, that I may do this. Now, definitely growing organic peppers. We eat a lot of peppers. I cook with a lot of peppers. Last year, my 2 little pepper plants kept us going through January, mid-January. Okay, I have some marigolds because pollinators are supposed to be attracted and bad pests are supposed to be deterred. We'll find out. I have organic basil, which I do plan to plant today. So let me put this here. I also have zinnias that I do want to plant. It says that I should plant, it takes only 5 to 10 days to germinate. And you can plant them outdoors about 4 weeks before your last frost. Well, our last frost here was February 18th. We did have a cold snap after that, which is why I'm getting a late start, because I was not motivated to get out in the cold and do anything in the garden, like cut back things and pull weeds and all that. Since I'm on spring break this week is when I'm doing it. I have some organic parsley, which I don't cook a whole lot with, but a lot of people use them in the recipes, so I'm going to try it. We'll see how it goes. It says it gets 18 inches, so I'm probably going to try to seed up this tray and then determine where I will put them in my garden, because I have one raised bed currently. I also have my front beds. I have a big rectangular bed close to my front door. In the back, I want to say the back 1/3 of it has more shade type things, but when it gets super hot here in the summer and in the early fall, everything dies, it burns, it scorches. So that area is my friend when we want full sun and then we need some shade in the late afternoon, early evening, because it is scorching hot here a lot of the time. I know. Warm people problems. People that live in warm climate problems, I know. It does get very humid here, though, and it does rain a lot. So I also have some carrots. I'm going to look up and see if I want to do that. I think I might put these in my raised bed, so I'm going to put those here. I have organic beans. Last year, I did these beans in my raised bed, and it kind of took up a lot of space. So I bought some grow bags this year that I'm going to try. I just need to go get some soil for that, and I need to also get some compost to put in my raised bed, and then some potting mix above that. I have some organic onions, which it says plant them 4 inches apart. It takes 10 to 14 days to germinate. Plant high to 6 to 8 inches. So that would be down from the parsley. The basil gets really tall, and I've grown basil. It does get tall. Let's see. This one gets 18 inches, so I could stagger those. right now I'm just going to start seeds. So, well, let's see. I have a whole lot of seeds because last year I bought seeds for my, we had a garden club type thing at work, and I did not commit to that this year because I had a shoulder injury and had to have surgery, and I'm still recovering. Oh, I have some sweet peppers. I do love me sweet peppers. We cook a lot with this. So seed spacing, 1/2 inch, days of germinate 10 to 12. I'm going to sort these when I'm done going over them. Organic cucumbers, love cucumbers. So this might be something I want to try, or I do want to do. I have some spinach. I tried spinach last year and I didn't have luck with it, but I did do things in a full sunbed at my school. And so the watering, we didn't have a drip system ran. I did not have it here at home. Also, I did grow a little bit of this in the hydroponic little system that we use too. I think I will try it with the lettuce and see what happens. This may not be the time of year, but we will find out. I have more lettuce. I'm going to put it with my other lettuce. Oh, cilantro, definitely. Being Hispanic, we cook with a lot of cilantro. Oh, and here's some of the things that I did cook last year that I have in a bag, so I didn't want to spill seeds everywhere. Cucumber, so I will add this with my other cucumber, but make sure to use this first. I have some sweetie tomatoes and some peppermint. Definitely want to grow some peppermint because who doesn't like a good peppermint tea in the afternoon when we need to soothe our stomach sometimes. Let me see. Oh, here's some more pole beans. So let me put that with the other pole beans. Summer squash. Now, last year, these were big fat thugs in my garden. And it's not that it's a thug. I just didn't realize how ginormous they would grow and take the space of peppers and smaller things that I had growing, like basil and things like that. Ginormous. And these two attract a lot of pests that we don't want to get on some of our crops. So I've decided if I do try these this year, I'm going to set them apart from my raised bed. I did get those grow bags. So I think I'm going to put these in grow bags close to my AC unit, which is up by the house, versus my raised bed that I have next to my shed. I also want to get a couple more raised beds. There's a couple of them. They're 4x2x1 that are on, they're on Amazon. And then there's some 8-foot by 2-foot by 2, 8x4x2 that I want to get. We haven't decided what we want to do yet. Let's see. So I have the squashes. Here's some more cucumber. So I need to sort these and put them with the other. Same thing with this one, the Market More cucumber and the Poinsett 76 cucumber. Let's grow those and try to figure that out. I have some more basil. This one's also open. Did I say I have a lot of seeds? Yes, I do. I do not know which ones I want to grow for sure, but I have accumulated some seeds. I'm going to look at the dates on these, and then that's going to help decide too. Now, I have some watermelon. I don't believe this is the time to plant those out, but I think I'm going to start these in June maybe? What is my 85 days to harvest? So 3 months. Yeah, I think I'll start those in June or July and see how those go. I know they take good sun. It says in the lower United States, April to June. So I could actually start those in April. I have some radishes. I did not have good luck with these last year, but as soon as I got them to germinate, I stuck them in our bed at the school and we didn't have drip run to it. So I feel like maybe it was more of a watering issue on the things that we didn't get good results with. We had good results with a lot, but you know, if you don't keep the watering up on those, then they don't fare well. So we have some radishes. Let's see what else I have. more carrots that I already have open. So I have this organic carrot that's Danvers, and then I have this Scarlet Nantes. So I do want to grow those in my raised bed and then decide which ones I like best. So this is 6 to 8 inch root size. This is 65 to 70 days to harvest. This one does not say how long it takes to, 75 days to harvest. So this takes a tiny bit longer than this one supposedly, but this one also seems smaller. So it says 2-inch spacing. This one says 1 to 2 inch spacing. So these, I guess, grow more narrowly than these. I'll probably end up spacing them all the same and see what happens because, you know, who follows these rules exactly? Yes, onions. I need to grow these because we like to grow and eat onions. Cantaloupe, same thing. I'm probably going to put those with my, I probably will put these with my watermelon, but I definitely want to grow cantaloupe. I saw Texas Garden Guy, and I believe he lives in the Houstonish area. I can't remember if he was growing these or someone else. Someone else up north grows them. Oh, he has a system. This is why I mentioned him. He has the system where you get, and he's not the one who invented it because I've seen other gardeners use it as well, but where you use stakes and then you put like a cattle panel up to help be your trellis. So if I get those beds, I will want to put those up in the middle so I can have vining things like this. Now there's another woman that I just started following recently. I want to say her name's Brie Ellis. I'm not exactly sure. I have to look it up, but she has a cool system where she also uses that same system, but she gets the longer 16-foot cattle panels and makes like a big arch, and she plants loofah and cantaloupe and other things that are vining crops to grow up on her panels, and they kind of start coming down and hanging through. And then she uses like a netting or something to hold these up. But what's good about the cantaloupes is that the variety she grows, and I'm not sure if it's the same as this one. This is a honey rock. I don't recall the one that she does. But she says that when they're ready or ripe, they self-detach themselves from the stem. So I'm going to have to investigate that a little more because I haven't had luck with cantaloupe. Of course, I'm going to grow me some bluebonnets because, you know, we be in Texas and Texans. That's our state flower. Hello. Oh, here's some more beans. And these are the Blue Lake stringless pole beans. So I'm going to put all my pole beans together and my carrots together. Here's another one, a Scarlet Nantes carrot. So I have Danvers, Scarlet Nantes. Oh, 2 Scarlet Nantes. One's a different brand. One I got at the dollar store. One I got at Tractor Supply, I believe. And the other one I may have got at Lowe's. Pretty sure that's where I got it. Here's another one of beets. So I'm going to put all these together and decide where to put them together. Now my radishes and my beets are similar looking, so I think I'm going to put those root crops with the carrot root crops so I can make sure and give them fertilization pretty good. Here's another cantaloupe. Oh, this is a muskmelon. Now the kids had great germination with the muskmelons, but we didn't get them to vine very far. And I think it had to do with I needed to order some more organic matter and food, and I didn't amend the beds well enough or water them enough because, you know, being a teacher, you can only water when you can water on your time off, like lunch or conference. And a lot of times we have other things going on during those times. So sometimes I'd have to get out there really early in the morning and dump pails of water. We didn't have a good system where I had a hose or anything. But if I do that again this spring with just my class instead of a club, I think that I will invest in a long hose so we can tie into the school, and it'll be easier to water versus filling up buckets of water and pitchers of water to go out there and water them. Here's a beefsteak tomato, so I'm excited about beefsteaks too. More radishes, more radishes. Do we even love radishes? Why am I growing so many radishes? Because they're supposed to be fun, and they're supposed to help you want to be a gardener. So, you know, that's what we're gonna do. And let me see if I have anything else in this bag. Oh, I have a lot of seeds that that I personally pulled from some of the things that I grew last year. So I have sweet peppers, jalapeno peppers. I have more jalapeno. This one I ordered online. Oh no, I just used the baggie. This is more peppers. I want to say that this is hibiscus seed, but I could be wrong. I did not label it. Here's some more of the pole beans. Here's more of my sweet peppers. Oh, here we go. Arugula. I have more in here. Arugula. I'm going to put those with the leafy green type. You know, the lettuce, arugula, spinach, those types things. More carrots. Oh, and who doesn't love a good sunflower? I'm going to be strategic this year on where I put my sunflowers because some can get really, really tall. This can get 12 foot tall. This can get 7 foot tall. So I'm thinking, hey, a layered effect, tall, shorter's in the front. And then I can put some smaller things in the front. Wouldn't that be lovely? I think so. Let's see what else. I have some hot pepper jalapeno, the Tam. And here's the seed packet that I got those from. Do I remember exactly where I got them from? No. But it says they're from Kingway Hardware, which I have no clue where that is. Could be Tractor Supply. Could be I ordered them online. I have an older brain that doesn't remember things like it used to. Here's some more beans, some pole beans. And some more pole beans. Because we love green beans, don't we? We love those beans. Oh, here we go, here we go. The last of the plants. I do have some hydrangea seeds. I should have already started those. I know. Let's compare those to these other seeds that I have over here that I want to say are hibiscus. I could be wrong. Let's look and see what the hydrangea seeds look like. Oh, yeah, those are big. Look at those. Those are big hydrangea. I know for a fact that I ordered these off of Amazon, and I want to say in the fall. And it says, seed prep, ensure fresh hydrangea seeds are used. If need, stratify seeds by placing them in a moist paper towel inside a plastic bag in the refrigerator for 4 weeks. Did not do that. Do I do it now? I probably will. I'll probably take half of these and do that, and then do the other half, I don't know, like several weeks later, just to see what how well I do with it, and then set myself an alarm and put it on my calendar because then I'll forget. We need to choose a well-draining soil and containers with drainage holes. Okay. Scatter the seeds on the soil surface without covering them with more soil. Gently press them into the soil to ensure contact. Cover containers with clear plastic to maintain humidity. We're going to keep temperatures between 65 and 75. Okay, I will try that. I do have heat mats and I do have a light system. I just need to set it up on my shelving in my garage. I need to provide bright, indirect light, but avoid direct sunlight. So I think that area closest to my house that does not get full sun all day long, I will try to put them there. But I'm unsure if I'm going to put them in potted area or put them just in a well-drained soil area. It takes 14 to 30 days to germinate. Transplant the seedlings to individual pots when they have their second set of leaves. Okay, they already said pots twice, so probably going to try to pot them up. And outdoor transplanting. After the risk of frost is past, acclimatize seedlings to outdoor conditions before transplanting to the final location. Okay, so they are supposed to be potted, but then you can directly put them in the sun after you have hardened them off. So I will try to do that. So if those are my hydrangea seeds, then I think those are hibiscus. These were given to me, and they are heirloom variety, so I need to contact the friend that gave them to me, and let's hope that they haven't been too long, because it's been over a year that I've had those. So I have Roma tomatoes, and I have hot pepper jalapeno from Kingway Hardware. Where's Kingway Hardware? Sure. Look how many Roma tomato seeds I have, though. Do we need that many Roma tomato seeds? Am I starting a farm? A Roma tomato farm? No, but I love Roma tomatoes. They're yums. That was 1/8 of an ounce. They're very light. So I will probably start those and the peppers together. Hot pepper jalapeno medium and hot pepper jalapeno pepper tam. So I don't know the difference between these two. We grow jalapenos all the time, and some can be a little more, what are you doing, little man? Some can be a little more spicy than others, but I de-seed a lot when I cook because I want the flavor from it, but I don't want it to be too spicy. Where's my Bell Bell? Where's my Bell Bell? Sweet Bell Bell. Eat a Bell Bell. Anyway, so this is what I have. Get down, down. That's what I have. A lot of things to start. I'm going to sort them and then decide. Also I have Boston pickling cucumber and a Thai pink egg tomato. This is a determinate tomato. Where are my other tomatoes? I don't know if they're determinate or not. Access step by step. I can look it up. I don't see where it says if it's determinate or indeterminate. Let's look at the front. Does anyone know if a beefsteak tomato, I do know that it's heirloom and non-GMO, and I am really wanting to garden a lot this year because my husband and I in June, our friend Melissa talked to us about what the Bible says about healthy living, and we got a book from Amazon and started really investigating what we're putting in our bodies. So we cut out a lot of things, and we only buy organic meat. We only eat organic meat, organic chicken, and wild-caught salmon. We do not eat pork anymore. Oh, and we also eat organic turkey, so in the form of turkey bacon. But do you know how many things that they put sugar in? It's a wonder to me. Anyway, we feel so much better. I do not bruise easy. That is my dog nipping me accidentally. He was being excited. But it's a wonder when you really start thinking about what you put in your body, how much better you will feel. Now, does my husband have an occasional ice cream? Of course, because that's his favorite. Do I have an occasional bite or two of his ice cream? Of course, because I love ice cream too. It just doesn't love my body very much as I'm aging. And we really are mindful about the things we eat now. So we can still eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. We just cook them in single sourced olive oil, avocado oil, things like that. I do use a little bit of coconut oil in a couple of things as well. I make my own tortillas now from special flour that we get that is sprouted, spelt wheat flour that I buy on Amazon. And we just are really careful about the things that we eat now, which is not always fun, but it's rodeo season right now. And have we eaten things at the rodeo that are not organic? Of course. I mean, you just have to be mindful and pick your times and places that you're going to allow yourself a little bit of the nonsense. But when I can say that we felt so much better in 2 months' time with not a lot of exercise, my husband dropped 52 pounds, 2 months, 52 pounds in 2 months, just eating organically. And I lost 25 pounds. And I've put on probably, I fluctuate with between 2 and 5 to 7 pounds up and down, depending on if I'm eating bread. Also, if we eat bread, we buy either sourdough that only has 3 ingredients from Aldi, or we have, Killer Dave's organic bread. We are that. If you have not downloaded the Yuka app, check it out. Scan the things when you're at your grocery and see how bad and how many additives and things you should not put in your body are in those items. Be more mindful. I mean, if you're more mindful, you will feel better, I promise. Anyway, these are all the seeds that I'm looking at starting. Am I starting all of them today? No, I have a 72 count tray. I'm going to decide the things I want to start today that I need to get started because they will last a long time, like jalapenos. When I say that I pulled up 2 of my jalapeno plants and put them in pots and garaged them when it froze, I did. Are they still growing? Yes. Are they still producing fruit? Not at the moment because we're just getting past the cold season and I need to put them in pots back out front, back outside and give them some nutrients. So anyway, I hope you join me on this journey of seed starting and growing the organic things because I'm excited about it. If it can save us some money at the grocery store, that's what we're going to do. So wish me luck. Bye, y'all.